service line in a long time as a hit comes, and it should stay in bounds, and it does.
The serve, dug out by Bishop. This to the middle, and slamming one home.
Serves over, dug out by Brodzinski. Jones now an attack by Dylan Miller, killed good.
And free ball to the crossover. Eilertson will get the pass for Hawley, set up left side. Rusted down with the kill.
Set it up, Bostena left side. Big kill blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Greyhounds.
So Jones setting across court. Here's Sip with a right-handed kill. The attempt is in.
Better serve goes to Kiera Johnson. A libero, but mishandles it. It's an ace.
Jensen Richmond to Crockett. Crockett able to get it over. This one comes to the middle again. Cope gets the kill.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Wednesday evening from Hawley High School. It is time for Section 8AA volleyball tournament action here tonight as the number 3 seed from the South in the Hawley Nuggets tangle with the number 6 seed from the South in the Fergus Falls Honors here in round number 1. Winner of this match will advance to the quarterfinals on Friday at the higher seed, going up against either Frazee or Perm. Perm, the number 2 seed, and Frazee is number 7. I'm Chase Miller with you here from Hawley High School. As just a few weeks ago, these two teams met on on October the 11th. Hawley defeated the Fergus Falls Honors by 3 sets, 25-20, 25-18, and 25-22. A year ago was a spectacular time for Hawley Nugget fans. The Section 8AA champs from 2001 sweeping Thief River Falls in the championship from DGF High School last season. For the Fergus Falls Others, looking for a little revenge from earlier in the year, and both teams again looking to get to the quarterfinals. Coming up here on our pregame show, we'll sit down with Hawley Nuggets head coach. That's Kathleen Rusted here coming up. Also, we'll take a look, more dive into the Fergus Falls Otters. Both teams kind of moving some girls around throughout this season, trying to find the right rotation and lineup here as we get into the month of October. And then from there, we'll take a look at some other games going on across Section 8AA tonight. As this is on the south side, you have DGF and Pelican Rapids in Pelican tonight. Frazee at Perm and Fergus Falls at Hawley. The number 1 seed from the south in the Barnesville Trojans will get to the north end of the bracket here of Section 8AA in a little bit as well. That's all to come before the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups and a whole lot more. And a reminder, if you miss any of this broadcast, you can check it out by going online to yourliveevent.com. That again is yourliveevent.com. And we'd like to thank the administrators and the supporters here of Section 8AA High School Volleyball for allowing us to be here tonight on your live event. It's Minnesota postseason volleyball. Should be a good one here this evening from Hawley between the Nuggets and the Otters. We'll continue after this as part of our Coach's Corner is coming up next here. It's high school volleyball tonight from Hawley on your live event.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, with this just arrived 2018 model MT740 Challenger with 18-inch tracks, 2,000 hours, 400 horsepower, 6 remotes, CVT transmission, priced at $305,000. New trade Versatile 846 with 18 4x38 tires, one owner tractor priced at $39,000. And don't forget the early order discount program now for Amity Bead Equipment. Talk to Chuck O'Neill at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
This is Nick Gordon, your ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'm proud to call Ada my hometown and look forward to helping you with any of your ag, business, or other banking needs. I would enjoy visiting with you and help you achieve your goals. Please come by the bank or call me, Kasha, or Carly at American Federal Bank in Ada, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to health care directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Joining us now here on our pregame show from Hawley High School is Nuggets head coach, that's Kathleen Rustad, here as they welcome the Fergus Falls Otters into town here to start off things in the section tournament. And for you here, Kathleen, first and foremost, we get to this time of the season. It is volleyball, a postseason here, one and done. So from a coaching point of view, what is exciting, what's also nerve-wracking once you get to the end of October here, knowing that, hey, if we get to November, we are going to have a chance to get to where you did last year, and that is an opportunity to make it down to state.
What's exciting is seeing the girls play their best volleyball, seeing them come together, seeing them believe in each other, see them do things that they haven't done maybe all season long, but you've been trying to get them to do. And they just figure it out. You know, something is like a switch that goes off. That's the exciting part. And the fans come out to watch them, and everybody celebrating on those moments. Nerve-wracking part is those darn emotions. I tell you, the momentum of this time of year, you know, and they're girls, right? They're high school girls. So emotions are running high, and sometimes that can be a little nerve-wracking because there's some downs in there, right? So to try to get them back on the ups is a little nerve-wracking, but you know what, it's doable. And that's the exciting learning part of this age, I think. Teenagers, you just never know what's going on in that head, you know?
And then you kind of go to this time, too, instead of waiting for a C-squad game, JV, and then varsity, it's right at 7 o'clock. So you mentioned the emotions. Is it all the warm-ups different compared to what regular season is? What changes from your point of view in terms of you have a structure for so long that you're so used to, then all of a sudden it's like, okay, maybe it's a little bit different once you get to section tournament time?
You know, I think there's just a handful of kids that know that the routine changes because our team is pretty young. So this is all that they know, right? So I guess we'll find out for these younger ages. But for the older girls, I think we'll find out what kind of leadership is out there. You know, what the locker room's like in a few minutes or maybe less than an hour. We'll see what that hype is like. I know right now, just talking to them, they're pretty excited. So once those fans start trickling in the gym, I think it's going to be a good time.
And for you guys to earn a 3 seed here, and I always like to ask coaches, you know, who's been an underrated player, who's maybe been someone that's been consistent for you from start to finish that maybe doesn't get the press clipping, so to speak, or doesn't get the accolades with maybe 20 kills a match or 20 assists, or do you go to those girls from your point of view, Kathleen, here that have been kind of the bread and butter? If there is a player that's maybe flown under the radar, is there anyone in particular that has stood out for you for this Hawley Nuggets team?
It's hard to just pinpoint one. You know, we've had such a change in lineups. I've mentioned that before in a couple of the different interviews. The last probably week, we've had somewhat of a consistency of lineups. You know, early on there was some injuries of some older vets, and the younger ones really stepped up. So, you know, that makes my bench pretty long, right? It makes it pretty deep, which that's awesome. I can't complain about that. So, you know, some kids flying under the radar, every single one of them. Allie Reap, too, is hurt little on. Now she's kind of filling a role on the right side. You know, she maybe hasn't been in the whole season, but she's a little athlete that goes out there and does her part. Marissa Allis is senior. Just, I can't be more proud of her. She's been outside, middle, right side. She's filled in whatever role. Went to back row one time because she just did and served lights out. So, I mean, honestly, these kids, that's the fun part. You know, I can't pinpoint one person. But then again, the vets, you know, they're playing some of their best volleyball, too. So I got a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Last thing for you, how much can you take a look at the match a couple weeks ago against Fergus Falls or any matches once you get to tournament time that was from maybe a week ago or a month ago? How much can you take away from it, or is it, hey, it's postseason, it's a brand new ball game once you get to the opening serve?
It's postseason. Yes, we're creatures of habit. Yes, we've watched a little video, but you know when it comes down to it, they got to show up, both teams. So.
Should be a lot of fun. Kathleen, thanks so much for your time and best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
We'll continue on our pregame show after this.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Lynn Force Insurance Agency with locations in Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Minoman, and Ada.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
As we continue here on our pregame show here tonight from Hawley High School, it's the Hawley Nuggets and the Fergus Falls Otters here in Section 8AA opening round volleyball tournament action on your live event. After tonight, the quarterfinals, if you win, you advance to the quarters on Friday. Losing, your season comes to an end. The semifinals will be on Thursday, November the 3rd, with the section title on Saturday, November the 5th. That's a look at the section tournament here again for both the Hawley Nuggets and the Fergus Falls Otters. Win here tonight, you play again on Friday. Win on Friday, get a little bit of time between that and the semifinals on Thursday, November the 3rd. Then the section championship will be on Saturday, November the 5th. The north side of the Section 8AA volleyball tournament bracket looks like this. Number 1 seed, top seed, the Rams of Rosa hosting Red Lake, the number 8 seed. The winner of that contest will play the winner of the 4-5 matchup between Park Rapids and War Road. And then the bottom half of the bracket on the north side features the Prowlers of Thief River Falls, the number 2 seed, going up against number 7 seed, the Pirates of Crookston. And then Monaga against East Grand Forks in the 6-3 matchup, the Green Wave at number 3. So that's a look at the north side. The south side, again, the only team that earned a bye into the quarterfinals was the number 1 overall seed in the Barnesville Trojans. They await the winner of Pelican Rapids and DGF. That game at Pelican Rapids High School here tonight. Frazee and Perm, the winner, will play the winner of this contest, Hawley and Fergus Falls. If Frazee wins from an Otter point of view or a Nugget point of view, you will get a home game if they can pull the upset over the Yellow Jackets. If Perm wins, then the winner of this contest will have to go to Perm on Friday. So this very well could be the final game here for the Hawley Nuggets on their home court. But first things first, both teams got to worry about tonight. Then you'll take a look at the scoreboard a little bit after on to see who you're going to match up with. Number 1 on Friday, and will you have a home or a road game here coming up in the Section 8AA tournament. Still to come, we'll get to our American Crystal starting lineups. Live the sweet life with great careers with quality products. Grower owned in crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com. That's all still to come ahead of the opening serve and the starting lineups here tonight in Hawley. It's Section 8AA volleyball tournament action. And a reminder, we're going to be awfully busy here on yourliveevent.com throughout the rest of the week. Go to our website, yourliveevent.com. You can click subscribe on our YouTube page as well, as we got a bevy of games for you. Some other games here tonight. In Section 7, a AA volleyball, you have Rockridge against Aiken. And then going up tomorrow here in the Minnesota side, Red Lake County Central against Ada Borup West in Minnesota Volleyball subsection quarterfinals. And then we get into Friday, and we'll have some more matchups for you as well coming up throughout the weekend. So whether it's volleyball, whether it's football sectionals, continue to go to yourliveevent.com and see what our upcoming matchups are in the state of Minnesota and also in the state of North Dakota, as it's just another week of the regular season in North Dakota, and then postseason gets underway for volleyball on that side of the river as well. Again, go to yourliveevent.com for some more information. We come back after this, take a look at some players to watch out for, go over the series matchup earlier a couple weeks ago right here at Hawley High School. What happened in that match between the Otters and the Nuggets, that and more still to come from Hawley High School tonight. It's the Section 8AA opening round between the Hawley Nuggets and the Fergus Falls Otters here on your live event.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Summer has come and gone, and the 2022 harvest season is now with us. Like the change of seasons, farmland sale prices change as well. We believe after a 2-year rise in land prices, we are now at a peak price level. If you have been thinking of a farmland sale, now is the time to act. For help with your sale, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Final segment here on our pregame show as the Fergus Falls Otters are getting some final warm-ups in from the service line. The Hawley Nuggets going to be out in their maroon uniforms here tonight with that gold numeral and lettering in the back with Hawley on the opposite side for the Fergus Falls Otters. They'll be on the right side of your screen, and they'll be in their all-black uniform attire here this evening for the Fergus Falls Otters with their maroon lettering outlined in gold here for Fergus Falls. Sabrina Noon, the head coach for Fergus Falls, head coach for the Hawley Nuggets, Kathleen Rusted here for Hawley. Again, this is a matchup back on October the 11th. We had it for you right here on yourliveevent.com just 15 days ago where the Hawley Nuggets did sweep Fergus Falls, but it was 25-20, 25-18, and then the third set went almost the distance, 25-22, where Hawley was able to sweep the Fergus Falls Otters. The series history here from earlier this season right here in Hawley, and the Nuggets are the defending Section 8AA champs as they would like to do it again. Talking with head coach Kathleen Rusted here earlier, she said definitely one thing that they've tried to do throughout the year is find the right lineup in the right rotation after losing a ton of seniors from last year's squad that made it to the state tournament. On the opposite side here for the Fergus Falls Otters for head coach Sabrina Noon, same thing. You kind of felt that they were still throughout the season trying to piecemeal certain players together, find out who works well with one another in the rotation, depending on if you're running a 6-2 or a 5-1 where you got one setter or multiple setters coming in here in the rotation for Fergus Falls. So the biggest thing for either team once you get to section volleyball tournament time, you're so used to waiting around as a varsity player, waiting to see what the JV game or the match before that was done. Instead, you're just coming in here, the gym is dark, you walk in, no one's here about an hour beforehand, and you see the gym slowly but surely come to life. And so it's a little bit different from maybe what these players have to contend with throughout the regular season as we get ready here for this one, as the Hawley Nuggets now are getting some final warm-ups in from the service line here tonight from Hawley High School. So it's the Hawley Nuggets and the Fergus Falls Otters here in the opening round of the Section 8AA volleyball tournament Make sure on our post-game show, once we get there a little bit later tonight, that you stay tuned for that as well. We'll have some post-game interviews. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises Precision Play, or Players of the Game as well. That's all still to come on our post-game show, so make sure you stay tuned for that after the conclusion of this volleyball match. We're about 5 minutes away here from the starting lineups and the opening serve here tonight in Hawley between the Nuggets and the Otters, as both teams now will come off the court as we get ready here for the starters and alongside the national anthem here this evening in Hawley. The goal is to find a way to get to Friday, and then from Friday to find a way to get to next week on Thursday, 8 days from now, and eventually the section title match on Saturday, November the 5th. Next Thursday and Friday, it will be football's turn for section championships. We'll have a handful of those matches for you here on yourliveevent.com. Also on our radio stations of KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ as well here with R&J Broadcasting. So make sure, again, you go to the website of that, and also to yourliveevent.com as we get ready here for some more section volleyball and alongside football matches. That does it for our pregame show. We come back after this. It's the starting lineups and the opening serve. It's section tournament volleyball time on your live event.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben & Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
As we are all done with the pregame festivities, the fans still trickling in here from Hawley High School as it's the visitors, the Fergus Falls Otters, going up against the Hawley Nuggets here as we get to our starting lineups brought to you in part by your friends at American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, and grow our own. For more information, go to crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com. As they're going to have Ava Ellert stands, also with Smedstead here, Solvi. You also have Jenna Carlson. Carlson, a senior outside at 5'8". A senior at Avery Knutson here. From there, Isabel Anderson, part of the starting rotation. You have Ariananopolis here, the senior. Carissa Eberly here will be part of the rotation. Jenna DeNoble here for the Fergus Falls Otters. Then you're also going to see Bryn Sternberg a little bit as they continue to go through some of the rotation here. Urich here, and Gray Cornick, Katie Anderson, Randy Walls, and Hannah Johnson is part of the Fergus Falls lineup here, but we're going to see a number of different girls from Ellert to Stons, to Smeedstead, Carlson, Knutson, Anderson, Nopolis, Eberly, DeNoble, and more here for the Fergus Falls Otters tonight. Head coach by Sabrina Noon out in their all-black uniforms here this evening for Fergus Falls. We go from one side now to the Hawley Nuggets with our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here this evening on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller with you from Hawley High School as they'll continue to go through Sierra Blakeway right there. You have Hannah Stotts, the freshman libero, 5 foot even. You're going to see Ingrid Rusted, the daughter of head coach Kathleen Rusted, the sophomore setter at 5'6". Anna Steer, the senior middle hitter at 5'8". Katie Vetter, the 8th grader at 5'6" for the defensive specialist. Also here will be Izzy Steer, the sister of Anna, the sophomore middle hitter at 5'8". Annika Johnson, a freshman middle hitter at 5'11". Also from there you have Allie Reap, the junior outside hitter at 5'6". Marissa Ollis, the senior outside and right side hitter at 5'8" here for the Hawley Nuggets. Head coach by Kathleen Rusted here for Hawley. It's the Nuggets and the Otters. The winner goes to the quarterfinals here in the Minnesota Section 8AA Volleyball Tournament. That again does it for American Crystal Sugar. Starting lineups, live the sweet life. For more, go to crystalsugar.com. As we get ready for this first set, right on schedule and time. It is up to 25 sets 1 through 4, just like it is in the regular season. Set 5 to 15. If we get there, it's rally scoring, win by 2, and something that we've seen over the years that has been a little bit different compared to maybe what it was pre-COVID. Instead of teams switching opposite sides of the bench, just like in basketball, you sit on one side, the other team sits on the other. A little wave across the action, and as we get ready to get this postseason underway here tonight, in Hawley. Across the way, the Hawley student section out in Jersey night. The same here for the Fergus Falls student section as well. As we get things, one more opportunity to look at the rotation for the officials here. It looks like Hawley is good to go. The Fergus Falls Otters will be going to their respective spots here on the floor, and then from there we will get the whistle to get serve and get things underway. Very busy next couple of weeks here in what kind of feels like a abbreviated February or March a little bit. State cross country coming up in Minnesota as well, which means volleyball, football not too far away. Postseason football, everyone who wants to find a way to get to the Fargo Dome for the sectionals. If you can get there, you have a chance to get to a bigger dome at US Bank Stadium. But here in volleyball, it's how do you find yourself down to Minneapolis, St. Paul as well. And the Hawley Nuggets, the defending champs, until someone knocks them out. As we get things underway here at 7:02 on a Wednesday night. This one blocked right at the net. The Nuggets try to keep alive, unable to do so, and give the block into the middle here in Izzy Anderson. Had that one, and the first point on our community co-op scoreboard goes to the visitors in the Fergus Falls Otters. Good double block that came there, and good job by Anderson to get that one right on the money and earn the point here for the Otters. Hawley will see if they can use it. They go outside through that double block. Hitting one over on the third was Izzy Steer. Now a chance here for the Fergus Falls Otters. That one is in for the kill to Jenna Carlson for her first one of the evening. Otters quickly up 2-love here in set number 1. One thing in postseason, it doesn't matter what particular sport, if you can find an early start and play ahead more so than from behind, that's going to do you well in any particular sport. This one's hit down the line, little joust at the net, comes across, and we're going to have a net violation here on Hawley. So 3-love Fergus Falls here in set number 1. Serve will continue here by the Otters. And the serve will be coming from the outside here by Carissa. This one set up middle here by the Nuggets, and that'll be out of play, but we'll have a net violation then on Fergus Falls, and this would be tallied with Izzy Anderson. So Hawley gets the point, and they will earn the serve. Sophomore here for the Nuggets. That'll be with Rusted here. Ingrid, the setter, will come on here for the Nuggets. Little running jump serve here. Good serve. Better dig. They go the outside push down the way by the Otters here with Carlson. Hawley backs it. This one going to be cross court, blocked at the net by guess who? That was with Anderson. This one comes across. There was a touch, and the point is going to be awarded to the Hawley Nuggets on the outside with that deflection for the kill. For the first kill of the evening is Isabel Steer here for the Nuggets. Hawley will be looking to tie things up here with one more point. Fergus Falls wants to get a quick side out and get the opportunity to serve right back on their side. This one comes middle, down the line, out of play after the hit by the Nuggets and Annika Johnson. Point goes to Fergus Falls. Otters will come on to serve here in Bella Anderson. Isabella, the sophomore middle hitter, talking to Coach Sabrina Noon, said, once you get into the game, just call her Bella for short. Will make it easier for everyone watching at home. As Anderson gets the service line, hits one down the line. Set coming up here by Rusted. Outside for Hawley. That'll be out of play after they hit there by Isabel Steer. And it's now 5-2 Otters. So far, haven't seen that long, big rally. Both teams feeling each other out a little bit in set number one. This one coming to the middle, one-on-one. Good hit by the Nuggets by Johnson. Better job in the back row by the Otters to keep that one alive by Anderson. Set up outside here. Aggressive tip comes across. Then the right-handed swing by the Otters, and Napolis gets it over on the second. Now a chance for Fergus Falls to utilize it as this one went high up into the rafters. This one was blocked out to the net after they hit by Carlson. Push over now by the Otters. Hawley will come with it with Rusted. Set up middle, back left corner, and a pitcher-perfect kill here for the Nuggets. Coming down with that one was Annika Johnson here for Hawley. 5-3 on our community co-op scoreboard here as the Nuggets will come on to continue to serve. This one to the back row middle. Where does Fergus Falls go? They go to the middle here. This one pushed over then on the third. Hawley a chance. Back set. Quick passing. Gets over. Now for the Otters. Quickly at the net. A chance for a dump kill. Hawley keeps it alive. They got a volleyed over on the third. They do by Reap. This one coming middle. Blocked at the nets. And that's going to be a point to the Nuggets. Katrina Vetter and Annika Johnson part of the block party there for the Nuggets. And the longest volley of the night goes to the hometown Hawley Nuggets. Serve will continue here by Hawley and Izzy Steer. This goes to the back for Fergus Falls. They bump it outside. That's going to go to Jenna Carlson to the cross row. Outside now for Hawley on the attack. Dug out nicely in the back by Fergus Falls. Carlson goes down the line this time. No touch at the net, out of play. And for the first time in this volleyball match, we are tied outside of an opening set goose egg at 5 apiece. Serve here by Hawley. Little knuckler to the back right corner. This one will be a tight one for Carlson, unable to do anything with it, and Hawley will have their first lead of set number one. Fergus Falls got up 3-0 early, and then slowly but surely chipping away here on the Nuggets as they continue to serve with Izzy Steer. This one will go right-hand side, out of play. First service there for either team here tonight. And now it's a 6-apiece game. Chase Miller with you. Ben running the camera here tonight in Hawley as it's 6 apiece. As the Fergus Falls Otters will continue to serve. This one comes right over the net. Pair of Nuggets almost run into each other. That's dangerous. Vetter gets it over on the third. Pushed on the way by Carlson. Hits the top of the net. Hawley now just has to volley this one over, and a chance now for Fergus Falls to utilize it as they have a back set. This one gets over on the third. Hawley there with a Reap. This one to the outside, out of play after the miss hit by the Nuggets, and Katrina Vetter, and the point goes to Fergus Falls. Otters will continue here at the service line. It looks like Jenna DeNoble, and she will come on. Hawley, this one back set on the way. This one goes across. Good job there by Fergus and the libero and Knutson. That one miss hit then in the back by the Otters, and Eberly, was at the service line, and that's going to be a tie match now at 7 apiece. Nipping tuck early on here in set number one, what you'd expect in postseason volleyball. This one comes right back over on the side, but a point is going to be awarded here to the Hawley Nuggets after a good serve by Annika Johnson. Hawley so far with 1 service there. The Otters with 0 in that category. Serve will continue by Johnson. Back left corner again. That one's in for the ace. Put a 2x2 in the back corner, and Johnson just pierced it. And that's the first ace for either team here tonight as the Nuggets now lead it by 2. Johnson will continue to serve here. Where does she go? She's picked on the left-hand side. She goes right down the middle, this time to libero and Knutson. Fergus Falls. This one a tip across the way, out of play. Smart play, though, by Fergus and Napolis. It was the right area at the 10-foot line as the defense was giving up a little bit of a cushion, if you will. Just hit that one instead into the Hawley Nugget bench. Johnson continues to serve. Dug out by, in the back row by Knutson. Back set here. Carlson blocked at the net. And the block up coming here for Hawley. This would be with Anna Steer. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Nuggets up by 4. It's Section 8AA volleyball here in the opening round on your live event.
Energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Make sure you patronize those, including our scoreboard sponsor, that is Community Co-ops, communitycoops.com for more information. Chase Miller and Ben with you here tonight from Hawley High School. Good-looking crowd here for an opening round Section 8AA volleyball match. At the timeout by the Fergus Falls Otters, they will have one remaining for head coach Sabrina Noon. Fergus Falls started off the set well, but since it was a tie at 5 apiece, it's been the run here by the Nuggets at 6-2 to stretch out their lead now to 4. Back set down the line, kept alive by Fergus Falls and stands, and then just unable with the passing to keep it going here for the Otters. Nuggets will continue to serve here. Annika Johnson's done awfully well at the service line as it continues. Back left corner, part of the reason why I've been making it tough on the passes here for the Otters as they have to push it over. This one will come at the 10-foot line, pushed across them by Vetter. Good sprawn attempt by Fergus Falls, goes awry by Emma Stands, and now Hawley leads it 13-7. So it's a 6-0 run here by the Nuggets, and they look to continue to add on to it right now. Dug out by Knutson. This one goes to the outside. Carlson over the double block for the kill. That's what you're looking for, a good pass, a good set, and Carlson uncorks one there for the kill. Jenna with her second kill of set number 1. More importantly, though, from an Otter point of view, it's a chance to get the side out and back with Carlson on to serve. This one goes to the barrel for Stotts. Now volleyed over on the third by Hawley. For Fergus Falls, set up middle here, back left corner, and that's a good hit. Arianopoulos able to handle the point right there for the kill. And one thing we've seen by Fergus Falls, the longer the volley has gone, it's kind of favored a little bit more Hawley early in set number 1. If you're on the opposite side here, if you're Fergus Falls, a good 1-2-3, they've been earning a lot of points, and here's another chance. This one tipped across. Good placement on the way by the Otters there in Stenberg, and then it comes right back across here for Fergus Falls. They get this one over on the third. That's the Cornick. Middle tip to the back left corner, kept alive there by Emberly. Now they got to get it over on the third. They do with Carlson. A chance here for Hawley to use it. Outside coming down the line, and kept alive there by Knutson as it goes into the rafters. Carlson bumps it over then on the third. Longest set. This one, big windup coming by Steer, and the Otters are able to chase it down and get it over on the third with Napolis. This one back set in off the net, and Fergus does it again, but we're going to have a violation coming up here on the Otters. Well, that was a very long rally for both teams. A lot of hustle being shown here tonight. Losing your season is done, and we're seeing it early here in set number 1. Hawley to serve with Reap. This one will come into the middle. Set up on the way by Eberly. Back set pushed across here by the Otters. Set by Rusted coming to the left-hand side. This one comes right back over. Another chance for Rusted. Back set on the way. Coming across for the kill for the Hawley Nuggets is Anna Steer on that slide on the near side here for Hawley. 15-9 Nuggets on our Community Co-op scoreboard. This one will come to the middle for the Nuggets. They go to the outside, for the Otters after a miss hit by Cornick, and now Hawley leads it 16-9, and Fergus Falls has already used one timeout. So for Sabrina Noon, the question is how much more before he might have to call another one here in set 1. This one is a floater that comes across right back over. That'll be out of play. Point going to be awarded here to the Hawley Nuggets. They've done a really good job so far in terms of serves. I've gotten the back row at times for Fergus Falls a little out of place. And here comes another floater. This one going to be set up to the middle. That one's going to be a kill. Give the assist to the Otters and Eberly and give Napolis the kill. Ariana gets her second, tied with Carlson in that category for the Otters, as the Otters now trail it by 7. Serve will continue now with Fergus Falls. This one into the back row. Rustek coming middle. Steer with the tip and kill. Anna did that one with her left hand, as well as Hawley quickly gets the point right back and a chance to serve. Coming back into the game on the rotation is going to be Avery Knutson for Fergus Falls. Serve upcoming here for the Nuggets in Vetter. Fergus Falls. This one will come middle tip on the way, covered by the Nuggets. Middle steer with the tip and kill off the deflection. And Anna now has earned a couple of points back-to-back here for Hawley. Nuggets 6 points away from taking set number 1 here in the Section 8AA first round volleyball match. This one goes into the back row. Carlson hits it down the line. Hawley will go to the outside now. This one down the other line, out of play after the hit by Izzy Steer. Point goes to Fergus, and the Otters need a little bit of 3, 4, 5 points or a little more of a rally in them right now here to put some pressure on Hawley before they get to that 20-point mark. And instead it will be a service error. And we'll have a substitution here, as it's now 22-11. And now Hawley just 5 points away from grabbing set number 1, as Anna Steer will come on and serve. As she does, that'll be into the back. Service error by Hawley. So back-to-back here will give Fergus Falls back to the service line. And coming on now will be Emma Stans here, the senior at 5'8" for Fergus Falls. They got a lot of seniors on this year's team for head coach Sabrina Noon. So next year's squad, whenever that comes, will look a little different from what Fergus Falls fans have came accustomed to know here this season. Carlson able to get that one across. Good attempt in the back row by Steer, unable to do anything with it. And the point and kill is awarded to Jenna Carlson, another senior here for Fergus Falls. Serve will continue by the Otters. Otters in the right side of your screen. Hawley on the left-hand side in that maroon color. This one tipped on the way. Good placement. Not about hitting it 100 miles an hour sometimes, as much as it reading the defense at the net. Annika Johnson saw 2 players coming up. No one was covering the tip, and she smartly brought out the tip and able to pull the string for the point. Fergus Falls with the bump to the outside. Carlson over the double block for the kill. That'll be for Fergus Falls here, and Jenna Carlson right now putting an early indication for an Enbridge Energy player of the game for the Fergus Falls Otters so far, with a match high 4 kills here for Fergus Falls. Serve will continue here by the Otters. This one to the back right corner, set up now by Rustek, coming middle, tip on the way, and that's going to be a point awarded to the Hawley Nuggets. Annika Johnson again. Seen more of the tips here by Hawley, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them on our Community Co-op scoreboard. It's Hawley 22, Fergus Falls 14.
Exceptional people, exceptional care.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to their team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management physician specializing in effective treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595. Dr. Parikh is seeing patients in both the Crookston and East Grand Forks clinics.
Riverview Health.
After the timeout by the Fergus Falls Otters, trailing it by 8 here on your liveevent.com and Section 8AA Volleyball. Winner of this contest, again, will move on to the quarterfinals on Friday. Both teams would love to see that Frazee can pull the upset against Perm, just for the simple fact that means you would host the match on Friday night. If not, the winner of this will go to the Hive in Perm coming up on Friday night. Serve will continue here for Hawley with Izzy Steer. The Otters, this one bumped to Carlson down the line. Steer is there for the dig. Backs it on the way by Rusted. That one will be out of play after the hit here by Hawley and Allie Reap. Point here for the Otters. Serve will be coming here for Fergus Falls in Eberly here. Carissa will come on. This one will be hit down the line. Hawley will utilize it. Backs it on the way over the double block. Nuggets now will come to the middle. Carlson able to get that one over the double block, but out of play, and Hawley 2 short points away from taking set number 1. Fergus Falls got up 3-0 early. First tie was at 5, then we were tied at 6 and 7, but since it was 7-7, it's been all Nuggets on the front end of set number 1. This one pushed across. Nuggets will handle it there. Outside now, cross court on the hit. That'll be in right in front of the Fergus Falls outer bench. Katrina Vetter earns the kill here for Hawley. Katie Vetter for short. And this would be set point opportunity here for Hawley in set number 1. The back left corner, Fergus Falls now with the bump to the 10-foot line. Carlson over that double block. Rusted with the back set here for Hawley over the block for the kill by Reap. Allie Reap finishes set number 1, and it goes to the hometown Nuggets 25-15 on our community co-op scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. We'll have a set recap and get you ready for set number 2 here. It's the Section 8AA volleyball tournament on your live event.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/FarmerMac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Set number 1 goes to the Hawley Nuggets by a final of 25-15 in a first set that took about 18 minutes from the opening serve to the final point here. Fergus Falls led by Jenna Carlson with 4 kills. Annapolis had 2-1 service error by Fergus Falls in that first set. For the Hawley Nuggets, 3 kills apiece by Annika Johnson and Anna Steer. For the Hawley Nuggets, they had 2 service errors, but 2 aces. Fergus Falls with none in the opening set. 25-15. Again, Hawley, your out-of-town scoreboard for other matches going on tonight. The lone team to earn a bye into the quarterfinals here in Section 8AA. The number 1 seed from the South in the Barnesville Trojans. They await the winner of Pelican Rapids and DGF. Frazee and Perm will go up against Fergus Falls and Hawley. On the north end of the Section 8AA bracket, Red Lake against Roseau. Well, that winner will go up against War Road and Park Rapids. Roseau, the number 1 seed from the north. Crookston and Thief River Falls, the Prowlers, the number 2 seed in Thief River Falls, the section runner-up from a season ago to the Hawley Nuggets. So Crookston, Thief River Falls winner will go up against Monaga and East Grand Forks winner here in the quarterfinals on Friday. Everything at the higher seed. As we get ready for set number 2 here, Fergus Falls did a really good job early, but one thing that was a little bit of a hamper to them here when Hawley was at the service line was that serve, receive, and having a good crisp pass to a setter. And at times, Carissa Eberly had to chase down 1 or 2 passes more so than she would like. Rusted on to serve, and well, it starts just like we mentioned it, coming back here with an ace here for the Hawley Nuggets. Ingrid Rusted with the point here for Hawley, who takes point number 1 here in set number 2. As Ingrid will continue to serve here from the service line. This one will be to the back, and that'll be a lift here, and another point that's going to be awarded to the Nuggets. So serve will continue here for Hawley as Rusted, the daughter here of Kathleen, the head coach, continues to serve. This one get volleyed over then on the third by Fergus Falls and Knutson. Hawley, middle, set up here. That's off the deflection. Knutson does a good job in the back row to keep it alive, and then the Otters get this one over by Stans on the third hit. Hawley now will use it again. Outside coming here, one-on-one. Hit down the line after the deflection on the hit by Izzy Steer. Able to get this one over was Carlson for the Otters. Back set now for the Nuggets. Blocked at the net and give it to Carlson here for Fergus Falls. Jenna Carlson and a really nice contest here so far for Fergus Falls as Isabel Anderson, or Bella, will come on to serve. Now for the Otters. This one outside here for Hawley. Through that block and in for the kill. That'll be Izzy Steer for the kill, and Hawley will be awarded the side out. As service will be by the aforementioned Steer. The 5'8" sophomore middle hitter goes to the back right corner. Fergus Falls comes on a pushover on the third. Hawley, they'll try to dump this one across as they do. Fergus Falls looking for the dump kill. Good opportunity there by Eberly, but she hits one into the net. And now Hawley leads it 4-1. Serve will continue by the Nuggets as that'll be with Izzy Steer again. This one gets right across the net. A chance here for the Nuggets to capitalize. Unable to do so as that one's hit out of play. A point goes to Fergus Falls. Fergus Falls doesn't want to have to find themselves down 2-0. Trying to get it to a 1 set apiece and then regroup a little bit more. See what you can do here against Hawley. On the opposite side for Hawley, a chance to get out and run and get a little bit of a real estate insurance, if you will, as well. And there's the tip, and the tip has worked awfully well here at the net for Hawley. Annika Johnson has 3 of her 4 kills via the tip, and Hawley now leads at 5-2. Serve will continue here by Annika Johnson now. This one to the back row. This one bumped across to Carlson on the outside over that double block. Tied at the net here as it's going to be across, and we're going to have a lift violation here on Hawley. So point goes to Fergus Falls. Those are tough ones for any particular setter. Once you get tight to the net, you run out of real estate. You force it over on the second. Serve here by Carlson. That'll be back to the back left corner. Coming across will be on the slide, and that's going to be a point awarded to the Hawley Nuggets and Anna Steer. Now it's 6-3 Nuggets. You see that big orbit or that big loop coming, and sometimes that can be used as a decoy, but not when Steer was in the middle there for the Nuggets. This one over the double block, that'll be out of play after the hit by Fergus Falls and Ava Urich, and the point will be to Hawley. Nuggets, last 4 sets against Fergus Falls since October 11th. They won all 4. Fergus Falls would like to change it. No touch after they hit there. As Napolis really had a free range at the net. Just unable to connect with one, and either one get a ricochet off a player or 2 find a little bit of open daylight. Service there here on Hawley. That'll be their first one of the set, and the Otters catch a break, trailing it now by 4 with a chance to trim into this deficit early in set number 2. Serve upcoming here for Fergus Falls. Ariana Napolis, another senior here, the mid-hitter at 5'9" for Fergus Falls. Hawley outside here, one-on-one action after the hit by Vetter. This one goes to the outside for Fergus Falls by Ulrich, able to get that one over. Coming middle, Steer for the tip, covered nicely by Carlson. Fergus Falls will get blocked at the net. Carlson keeps it alive, and now it's going to be a tight one pushed across here by the Otters. This one with Rusted, back set by Steer, looking cross court. This one high into the rafters. Another chance, that'll be a tip on the way coming there by Ava. This one slammed across them by Fergus Falls. Hawley, they go outside. And the Otters will continue to handle a rally here as it's pushed over then on the third by the Otters and Stenberg. This one will come for Hawley, back left corner. The Otters will see this one go into the rafters. They keep it going, and a chance to hit it over on the third, unable to do so. And the longest volley here goes to the Hawley Nuggets now at 9-4. Serve here by Hawley. This will be with Katrina Vetter, the 8th grader at 5'6" with a running jump serve. This one will be on the Otter side, trying to set it up there to Bella Anderson, and the point goes to the Hawley Nuggets. Hawley won the first 2 points, got up 5-2, now up 10-4. This one pushed over. Hawley will handle it, backs it on the way, Steer over that double block, coming across, but able to earn another point here for Fergus Falls. For the Hawley Nuggets for Anna Steer. Time on the floor, we'll break with them on our Community Co-op scoreboard. It's Hawley up by 7.
Westmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Crookston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Westmeister Dental today.
Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota.
As we continue from Hawley High School after the timeout by the Fergus Falls Otters, it's 11-4 Hawley right now in set number 2. Set number 1 went to Hawley 25-15. Service coming here for the Nuggets. This into the back. This one will come to the middle. Tip on the way by Fergus Falls by Anderson. Kept alive outside through the block. In for the kill here for Hawley. That one will be to the outside here to Izzy Steer, her second kill of set number 2. And Hawley now with a 12-4 advantage, their largest lead here of set number 2. Otters going to the back to Carlson, back left corner. Hawley outside now to Steer. Kept alive in the back by Knutson. This one volleyed over then on the third. Hawley will handle it in the back row now as they get this one across, but that'll be out of play after the hit by the back row player here for the Nuggets. And Allie Reap. Point is awarded to Fergus Falls. Service upcoming here for Fergus Falls, and Hannah Johnson, a defensive specialist, will come on now for the Otters. Johnson gets this one across. This one will be in the back, pushed across then on the third here for Hawley. Fergus Falls back set coming through that slide, kept alive in the back row by Stotts here for the Nuggets. Another opportunity here by Eberly, and this one will be hit into net by Ava. And the point goes to the Hawley Nuggets. Serve will be with Steer, the 5'8" senior, to come on here for Hawley. Steer hits it back right corner. This one goes to the outside here for the Otters, as Hawley will be tight at the net and unable to get it over, and that'll be a point awarded to Fergus Falls after the pass, and we'll have a net violation here on the Hawley Nuggets. Back-to-back points here by Fergus Falls as they'll come on here with Emma Stans, the 5'8" senior, to serve at the line. Stans goes right down the middle here, backs it on the way. Coming across after the hit, that'll be by Hawley and Annika Johnson for the point. Give the assist to Ingrid Rusted. The point goes to Hawley now at 14-6. Serve here by Hawley. This one into the back, close to almost going out. Fergus Falls with a pushover then on the third. Nuggets, they'll go to the outside here with Reap, and that'll be out of play on the hit. Now we got a football score on our Community Co-op scoreboard. Hawley up by 7. But the Nuggets been in charge for most of this volleyball match so far here tonight. For the Otters, it's about putting together a solid run. An ace would help as they almost get it as it hits the ribbon. Hawley does a good job getting over on the third with Vetter. Ball it across. The Otters get this one over with Eberly. Hawley now with a chance at the attack line, comes across. Eberly set outside Carlson, gets over for the kill. Jenna Carlson with her first kill of set number 2. And for Hawley, they see that deficit for Fergus Falls go from 7 to 6 here as the Otters come on to serve again. This into the middle, Rusted with the set. That'll come through the double block for the kill with Annika Johnson. Sometimes as much as you throw up the block, the hitter can utilize it just as well if you don't find a way to keep the space in between completely covered as Johnson earns the point. Serve on the way here by Izzy Steer. Fergus Falls looking for the dump kill, kept alive. This one into the back. That one will hit the top of the net, in for the kill here by Izzy Steer. So 16 to 8 now, Hawley, as the serve will continue here for the Nuggets in Izzy Steer. This one, the floater will come across. Fergus Falls will go outside Carlson over the double block. Right back on the side now for the Otters and a chance to use it. They go middle here, back left corner. That'll be out of play. Was their touch? They're going to say there was a touch at the net, and the point will be awarded to Fergus Falls here. Denopolis for the kill, and the Otters get the serve. And away the Fergus Falls bench asking for touch. They are awarded that. This one will come now for Hawley to the outside here. Down the line for the kill and pulling a ripcord there for the Hawley Nuggets. Another kill on the way, and this one will be with Vetter. Hawley right now in set number 1. 16 to 9, 17-10, and it's a very similar situation here in set number 2 against Fergus Falls. Dug out in the back by Knutson. This one comes Carlson over the block for the kill here for Fergus Falls. So Carlson earns another kill, and we'll have a substitution as Ava Urich will come back into the game here for the Otters. Carlson with the serve. This will go to Libero here for Hawley and Stotts. This one coming middle, and a nice hit and wind and delivery here for the Nuggets and Anna Steer. Steer with the point now at 18 to 10. You can get the balance that Hawley has had tonight with Anna, Izzy, and Annika. Makes it very tough for the opposition of where are they going to go once they get to the net. Fergus Falls back set pushed across, and a chance now for the Nuggets to use one as they handle the hit there with Rusted. This one gets pushed over then on the third. Rusted backs it on the way to Steer coming across that slide, and that'll be out of play, and the point goes to Fergus Falls. Serve upcoming here for Fergus Falls. Annapolis will come on. As the Otters, very similar situation. In set number 1, need about 4 or 5 points in a row to put some pressure here on Hawley. This one will come across. There's no touch at the net. After the hit by Vetter, Fergus Falls now down 17 to 9 at one point. Gets it to 18 to 12. Trying to see if they can get a couple more consistent points here for Fergus Falls. This one tied at the net, and finishing at the net are the Otters. And good hit on the way for the Otters, and in Bella Anderson for the block point right at the net. 3 straight points by the visiting Fergus Falls Otters, and another one here to try to trim it down to 4. This one will come to the outside over that double block after they hit there by Vetter. This one set up middle, pushed over, back right corner as running out of some real estate there with the Nuggets and Stotts, and the point goes to Fergus Falls. Right now 18-14, teeter-totter point here a little bit. If it's a point that goes to Otters, you might see a timeout by Kathleen here for the Nuggets. Nuggets will try to use it as they get this one over then on the third. Fergus Falls will come with this to the outside. This one over and through the double block for the kill in Urich. 18-15. And the Otters just keep chipping away. 5 straight points here for Fergus Falls as they continue at the service line. Rusted middle, tipped on the way by Steer. Fergus Falls does a good job covering outside Urich over the double block, and she pinpoints it perfectly. Ava throwing darts out here now 18-16, and there's the timeout by the Hawley Nuggets. Will break as well. Hawley's lead gets trimmed to 2 on yourliveevent.com.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
Well, the Fergus Falls Otters definitely making it a contest here in set number 2. At one particular time, they were down 14-7, we mentioned, 17-9, but since it was 17-9, it's really been all Fergus Falls. Just 1 point for the Hawley Nuggets, 7 on the opposite side here for the Otters. Both teams have taken one timeout here in the second set for head coach Kathleen Rustin for Hawley and Sabrina Noon for the Fergus Falls Otters, as Fergus Falls will come to the service line here with Nopolis. Fergus Falls trying to make it a set apiece here and try to come back and win set number 2 here on the road in Hawley. Volleyball match that started nearly 40 minutes ago here tonight for Minnesota Section 8AA postseason volleyball in the opening round. Nuggets at the 10-foot line, back set steer, blocked at the net. Kept alive, though, by Hawley as they go to the back row now and get it over on the third. And a chance for Fergus Falls. Tight, goes right across. This one joust at the net will be one. And it's going to be a combination play there for Hawley by Rustin and Steer. However, if you're a Hawley Nugget fan, you'll take it as you get the side out and the serve back to your point of view. Serve all the way by Vetter. This one a floater again, gets right back over. Hawley on the second hit with Steer will earn that point for the kill. All right, Steer says, why wait for 3 hits when you can do it in 2? Hawley now 5 points away from taking set number 2. Little running jump serve here for the Nuggets, the back right corner. Hawley outside here, tipped down the line. And coverage, this one into the back, and the Nuggets get it over then on the third. Fergus Falls middle, unwinding, kept alive in the back corner by Stotts. This one to the outside, down the line for the kill in Izzy Steer. Her 4th kill of set number 2, and Hawley now 4 points away. So after it was 18-16, 3 straight points after the timeout here by the Nuggets. They'll go short again at the net, and that is going to be a point awarded to Hawley. Now 22-16. Those short serves have been a problem here as of late, in a timeout by Coach Sabrina Noon. We'll break with them on our Community Co-op scoreboard. It is a 6-point edge for the Hawley Nuggets.
Hi, this is Paul Peterson from Security State Bank in Oakley. Have you been dreaming of getting a new vehicle, recreational vehicle, or want to take a special vacation? Security State Bank can help. Our hometown service and experience can make your dreams a reality. For great rates and service that is second to none, talk to Wyatt or me today by stopping in or calling 218-796-5157. Security State Bank of Oakley, your hometown bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hawley Nuggets 3 points away from getting up 2-0 here of the Fergus Falls Otters. Winner advances to the quarterfinals on Friday night. They will tangle with the 2-seeded Perm or the 7-seeded Frazee here in the quarterfinals on Friday night. For more information or to check out any games that you might have missed throughout the regular season, go to yourliveevent.com for games to watch on demand, or simply go to our YouTube page, hit subscribe on Your Live Event, and then you'll be notified for some of the games that are coming up, or you can search for games as well. This one will be a net violation here on Hawley, so Fergus Falls awarded the point. Postseason volleyball here in the Minnesota State High School League. More specifically, we'd like to thank everybody in Section 8AA and those that are allowing us to be here tonight in Hawley. Brett, the athletic director, and more. That's what a running jump serve on the way by Johnson. Set up middle here for Steer, who absolutely uncorks one as it plinkos up into the ceiling, and Steer might have had the hardest hit of the night right there. Anna Steer with her 4th kill of the second set. Put that one on a platter. Marking that one at home as well for our possible RDK Enterprises precision play of the game for sure. Urich is able to get that one over. Rustad back set here. That one will come across, and the kill for Annika Johnson. Johnson now 3 kills in both the first and second sets. And 24-17 here in set point now for Hawley after taking set 1 25-15. Chance to take set 2 here by 8. Fergus Falls push back left corner out of play, and that'll be it for set number 2. Set number 2 also goes to Hawley. 25-17 Nuggets on our Community Co-op scoreboard. Hawley leads it 2-0 here on your live event.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada with this just arrived 2018 model MT740 Challenger with 18-inch tracks, 2,000 hours, 400 horsepower, 6 remotes, CVT transmission, priced at $305,000. New trade Versatile 846 with 18 4x38 tires, one owner tractor priced at $39,000. And don't forget the early order discount program now for Amity Bead Equipment. Talk to Chuck O'Neill at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
The third setup coming after Hawley takes set number 2, 25-17, and set number 1, 25-15 as well. A chance for the Nuggets to earn a sweep and put this one to bed on the opposite side for the Fergus Falls Otters. Trying to find a way to get it to set number 4 and keep their season alive here tonight in Hawley. Section 8AA volleyball tournament here. Winner goes to the quarterfinals, and you get one step closer to the semis, and then a week from Friday, the section championship as well, with a trip down to Minneapolis, St. Paul for the state tournament as we get ready for set number 3 here. Here for Fergus Falls. This one will come across here by Emma Stans. Hawley in the back to steer back left corner to the other number 5 in Knutson. This one volleyed over, then on the third by Fergus Falls by Anderson. Coming middle, this one, Knutson able to get it right back over, but right to the Hawley side. Nuggets with a chance to use it with Izzy Steer for the kill. Izzy will earn the point here for Hawley, and Hawley takes point number 1 of set number 3. Service upcoming here for Hawley in Ingrid Rustad. Ingrid will come on here to the back left corner. This one back set already. Double block at the net, and the point goes to the Hawley Nuggets. Annika Johnson part of the block party there. 2-0 here for Hawley. Fergus Falls won the first couple of points in set 1, and Hawley won the first couple of points in set 2. Never tied in the second set as Hawley was the leaders from wire to wire in the second. Hawley gets this one over on the third. Fergus Falls set up. This will come to the middle, over across. Covered nicely by the Nuggets. Now with a chance here with Rusted. As Rusted gets one across. This one tipped in. Rusted is there. And now for Hawley at the 10-foot line. That one's going to be pushed over by Knutson. And this one will come over across the net. Now it's a chance for Hawley. Backs it on the way. This one tipped across for the Nuggets and Allie Reap. And finishing one at the net here for Hawley will be Annika Johnson. 3-0 Nuggets. Serve here for Hawley. With Rustad here. That one hit into the net. Something we haven't said too much of tonight. The service errors for Fergus Falls. They have one just back in their first set. For Hawley, they've had at least one in every set so far, but 4 total in the match. Serve upcoming here for Fergus Falls, and we'll have a violation here for Hawley. So Fergus Falls will be awarded the point now with back-to-back points. Making sure they got everything taken care of with the rotation properly. Serve to come now for Fergus Falls. As this would be with Anderson. This to the back. This will go right on the side of the Otters, and quickly, a quick work with it was Jenna Carlson here. As Carlson ties things up at 3 apiece. So 3 straight points by Hawley, followed by 3 straight points by Fergus Falls, and the opportunity now for the Otters to the service line. They want to say, hey, you've been going short on us. Why don't we do the same thing on your side of you? And then Fergus Falls just unable to communicate as Hawley is going to be gift wrapped a point here before the trick-or-treat season on Monday. Point is going to be now for the Hawley Nuggets. That one started as a trick, no doubt about it, on the serve, then ended up in a point and a treat here from a Nugget point of view. Fergus Falls goes outside. Carlson with the push, covered away by Hawley. This one coming middle, this one over the block. Fergus Falls keeps it alive outside. Carlson now blocked at the net, quickly gets it over, then on the second. This one coming, Nuggets to the outside here, cross court, this one into the ceiling, and a point will go for the Hawley Nuggets. For Katie Vetter here, it's now 5-3 Hawley. Hawley looking for the 3-set sweep here tonight at home. This one back right corner will be out of play. Point goes to Fergus Falls. As this will be a serve upcoming now for the Otters in Eberly. Carissa will come on to serve here for the Otters. As she does into the middle. Chance here for Rusted outside. That'll be through the block and the kill here for the Hawley Nuggets. Katrina Vetter will earn the point, and Hawley now leads it by 2. Match that started 15 minutes ago here tonight in Hawley. A fairly quick tempo pace to it, all things considered to this point of the volleyball match. Fergus Falls will come to the middle here. Keep it alive with the right fist was Nopolis. Then able to get it over on the third here by Stans. Hawley to the middle, Steer unable to get that one across and give the hustle points that time for Fergus Falls as they earn the point. And Carlson will come on here. That's what Fergus Falls will have to continue to do, be very scrappy, continue to make the volley long and force Hawley to utilize it here. Steer will have a tip opportunity. This one will be hit into the net, and Hawley will get the point right back. And a chance to serve here for the Nuggets. Hawley with Allie Reap, the junior. Nuggets with just 2 seniors on this year's team. Fergus Falls will come to the middle here over that double block. Hawley quickly utilizes it outside with the left hand. This one coming over, kept alive here. This one trying for the dump kill opportunity by Rusted. This one comes over on the third. Good sprawl attempt in the back by Stotts. This one tipped at the net by Steer. Fergus Falls will go back set here down the line. Stotts is there for Hawley. To the outside for the Nuggets. This one comes across. Knutson now to the middle, back left corner. There is a touch by the back row. Says yes, there was a touch, and the point is going to be awarded to Fergus Falls. Annapolis here will get the point. That's her 4th kill of the match, and Fergus Falls now with a chance to tie here in the 3rd set. Serve upcoming here. Hawley will back set steer, will get this one over on the 3rd. Fergus Falls and Carlson will answer right back. Hawley outside coming here. That'll be in for the kill. Katrina Vetter will earn the kill. And that'll make it now an 8-6 contest here for the Nuggets. Serve will continue by Hawley now. This one backs it over that double block, kept alive nicely by Hawley with Reap, and then some miscommunication there, and a miss hit, and the Otters will be awarded the point. First time they met, kind of reminiscent of the second time here when they met on October the 11th, 25-20, 25-18. Set 3 was a little bit more challenging, 25-22, and that's what we're seeing so far on this one. Steer with the kill. Anna Steer is getting closer and closer to that double-digit plateau mark here for kills here for the Nuggets. As the serve will be coming here with Steer. Still to come, once we get to our post-game show, we'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises Precision Play, or Players of the Match. Hear from some of the particular players and coaches in this one and more. That's all still to come on our post-game report here tonight on your liveevent.com. This one coming middle. Able to volley it over on the 3rd. Hawley unable to set it up there for the Nuggets. Just a miss hit by Ingrid, and the point goes to Fergus Falls. Fergus Falls quite literally is down to their final set of the season. So you gotta feel it sometimes as a team, and if you're the opposite team when you're up 2-0, you gotta find a way to match that intensity. And the Otters now with a chance to tie things up here with Carlson. Good push back right corner, but Carlson went into the net. And a net violation here on the Otters will give the point right back to the Hawley Nuggets. Serve on the way for Ingrid. Fergus Falls will come to the middle here, and a big hit on the way by the mid-hitter in Bella Anderson. That was one of the hardest hits we've seen from the Otters here tonight. Anderson with a monster delivery there. Quick passing and a quick set right to Anderson in the middle hitter. I got everybody smiling on the bench here for the Otters. Hawley sets up Johnson, back left corner. Good placement here by Annika. It's been the Annika Johnson, the Anna Steer, and Izzy Steer show here tonight for the Hawley Nuggets. Serve will continue now for Izzy Steer, as the Nuggets 14 points away, looking for the sweep. This one into the middle. Outside here for the Otters. Carlson down the line. That'll be out of play. Point goes to Fergus Falls. Not too far away now as we get ready for the winter sports season. Minnesota, you got wrestling, getting ready for girls and boys basketball here in Hawley, which the shot clock will be coming around sooner rather than later. Hockey and more. That one in there for the kill. Hawley Nuggets now lead it 13-9 on our community co-op scoreboard. Izzy Steer with the ace here. And Steer will continue here for the Nuggets. This one just a floater. Good attempt, and Fergus Falls unable to get that one across as Carlson will come underneath the net there. And the point is going to be awarded here to the Hawley Nuggets now at 14-9. Hawley just has done a really good job at particular times in this match. Going the back row, then all of a sudden pulling the changeup out. This one will come across, and a pair of Nuggets. He had Reap and Johnson both go up. Neither of them could hit it over the net, and the point goes to the Fergus Falls Otters. But not too far away as we get to the month of November again for the Winter Athletic postseason, Winter Athletics that is, as postseason play will be in full force then for both volleyball, football, and you have sectional cross country here this weekend in Bagley. This one pushed over across. Hawley now outside on the way through that double block after the hit by Vetter. This one back hit to the back right corner. Good job keeping it alive was Knutson, and Fergus Falls and gets it over quickly. Middle here, Johnson back left corner for the kill. Annika Johnson in double digits in that category. Now leads at 15-10 here for the Hawley Nuggets on our Community Co-op scoreboard. Serve will continue here by Johnson. That one just over the top of the ribbon here, and that'll be a point for Hawley. 16-10 now for the Nuggets, and a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Nuggets up by 6 here in the third set. It's section tournament volleyball here on your live event.
This is Nick Gordon, your ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'm proud to call Ada my hometown and look forward to helping you with any of your ag, business, or other banking needs. I would enjoy visiting with you and help you achieve your goals. Please come by the bank or call me, Kasha, or Carly at American Federal Bank in Ada, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Timeout on the floor. The Hawley Nuggets lead at 16-10. Looking to complete the sweep here and move on to the quarterfinals on Friday night. Going to go from 7 matches tonight. So Frazee and Perm tied at 1 right now. Perm and Frazee. So again, the winner of this match will play the winner of Perm and Frazee, but the winner of this match would like Frazee to win, because that means you could host a game instead of traveling on Friday. Carlson gets this one over on the third for Fergus. Falls outside on the way off the back right heel here by Vetter. Otters able to push it over then on the third by Nopolis, and the point goes to the Otters. So after the timeout here, this will be a point awarded to the Nuggets, as Carlson will come on to serve. Carlson just over the net. Hawley does a good job covering. They'll have to volley this one over on the third, as they do with Izzy Steer. Nuggets middle coming through the block for the kill here for the Otters. Annapolis with back-to-back points for the Otters. Serve to continue here for Carlson. Jenna stands at 5'8" on to serve here to the middle. This one will come for Steer, looking for the left hand for the tip kill. And a Steer will earn the point and the side out here for Hawley. Trying to avoid a little bit of a letdown here as they make sure they got the rotation through, as the Nuggets will come on here with Reap. As Reap will come on here into the back. Carlson with the dig. This one backs it on the way. Pushed across here by Fergus. Falls Annapolis. This one goes outside, hit across, and that'll be a miss hit here on Hawley in Usted. And the point goes to Fergus Falls. Chance here for the Otters, as we saw in the second set. At 17-10, they got it all the way down to 18-16. Just couldn't complete the comeback. Another chance here for Fergus Falls, though, to put a little pressure here on the Nuggets. This one will go into the outside. Eva able to get over on the third. Backs it on the way. Steer comes through that slide for the kill. Just the big swing upcoming there by Anna Steer for her third kill here of the third set. She's in double digits as well now for the Nuggets, as Hawley leads it by 5. Fergus Falls backs it on the way, as Urich is able to get that one over. Outside now for the Nuggets. Cross court on the hit with the deflection for the point and the kill for Izzy Steer. And time is running out now for the Otters here on the volleyball court. One more point here for Hawley, and they're going to be in the home stretch of this third set. This one to the back to Carlson. Back left corner, and a really good hit by Carlson. Not going to be able to do much with that one if you're Hawley. And Fergus Falls earns the side out and the point. As this would be the service line here. On the way for Fergus Falls. Hawley into the back, gets one over on the third on the hit by Reap. Outside here with the left hand by Urich. And then we're going to have a net violation here by Fergus Falls. So Hawley will take the point. Serve upcoming here for the Nuggets, as that'll be with Steer. Steer will handle it. This one comes across, tied at the net, and finishing one off is Annika Johnson. 21-14 now on our Community Co-op scoreboard. Annika Johnson has put herself in the running for Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight as well for the Hawley Nuggets. Serve will continue with Steer. Fergus Falls able to get this one over on the third. Outside here, one-on-one opportunity. Carlson with the dig. And this one gets volleyed over on the third by the Otters. Joust at the net, won by Fergus Falls and Bella Anderson. That was tight. Point awarded to the Otters. Fergus Falls with Emma Stans will come on and serve. This will be across here now for Fergus Falls. Hawley with 2 timeouts remaining, while on the opposite side for Fergus Falls, they'll have 1. Serve upcoming here for Fergus Falls. As this will come with Hawley to the middle, blocked at the net. That block coming up here by Anderson, and Bella Anderson's had a couple nice back-to-back points now for the Otters. Set number 1, 25-15. Set number 2, 25-17. And the Otters looking for a late rally here in the third set. This one will be into the back. Set up on the way by Rusted. Outside, a heavy swing across the way here for Hawley with the big right hand in Allis. This one will be hit out of bounds. There's no touch at the net or tip. And the point will be awarded to the Hawley Nuggets. Hawley now 3 points away here on your liveevent.com with Rusted. This one will come into the back. Nuggets backs it on the way. This one off the block for the kill here for Hawley. And Allie Reap for the kill. And the Nuggets now lead at 23-16. Service upcoming here for Hawley. This one back left corner. And then having to get this one over is Knutson. Hawley with a chance to the outside here. Right-handed hit, that'll be out of play. As Marissa Allis was trying to get that one over. And Fergus Falls will be awarded the point. So with this win at this result right now for Hawley, they'll play on Friday night in the quarterfinals. While for the Fergus Falls Otters, their season will come to a close, as that is going to be a Hawley Nugget point. And now we're going to have match point here in Hawley as the Nugget faithful across the way come to their feet. Coming in here for Hawley will be Izzy Steer as she'll come on to serve. 25-15, 25-17, and match point here for the Nuggets. Fergus Falls will go the outside to Carlson, their bread and butter throughout the night. Another opportunity here for Fergus Falls will come middle, hitting over with the left hand. Good sprawl and attempt. Hawley able to get this one over there on the third by Reap. Another chance. Fergus Falls keeps the ball alive here, and Carlson able to volley it over on the third. Hawley outside here through the block, kept alive in the back by Knutson. Now pushed over, but into the net, and that'll do it here, and it's a sweep for the Hawley Nuggets. Hawley wins it in 1 hour and 4 minutes here tonight, 25-15, 25-17, and 25-17 with the set sweep here. And they've won the last 6 against the Fergus Falls Otters, dating back to October 11th as well. I'd like to thank Ben right in the camera. I'm Chase Miller. Still to come on our post-game show, we'll get to some of the particulars in this one. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match, RDK Enterprises Precision Players and Play of the Match. We'll hear from some of the particulars as well. But the Hawley Nuggets are moving on in the Minnesota Section 8AA Volleyball Tournament into the quarterfinals with a 3-0 win over the Fergus Falls Otters. Our post-game show is next on your liveevent.com.
Are you thinking about
Moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to healthcare directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
As we continue here on your live event, let's get to our post-game show now as the Hawley Nuggets again win it in 3 sets, 25-15, 25-17, and 25-17 as well. It's now time to get to our Enbridge Energy players of the game. Enbridge Energy, tomorrow is happening right now. More than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit Tomorrow Is On ND. Visit tomorrowison.com. That's Enbridge. Life takes energy. Again, the Enbridge Energy players of the game in this one for the Hawley Nuggets, the 1-2 combination of Annika Johnson and also Anna Steer. On the opposite side for the Fergus Falls Otters, that'll be Jenna Carlson. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back after this. We'll get to our post-game show with our players' comments here on your live event.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Lynn Fords Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Minoman, and Ada.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Join us now here for the Hawley Nuggets. Again, one of our Enbridge Energy players of the match as well, and that is Anna Steer with us. Anna, the senior middle hitter. And first things first, when you take set number one in a volleyball match, what type of confidence does that give your team, particularly once again to postseason play?
I think it brought our energy up a lot. Like, we're just like, okay, got the nerves out, and we're ready to go for the next set.
For you guys here, Anna, what's it like with Annika Johnson also on the outside? You both finish in double-digit kills. When you can both get going, what does that do for you guys at the net?
Yeah, it's fun to have our middles working because then it confuses the blockers on the other side, and so it gives the outsides and right sides opportunities with like only one blocker.
For you as a senior, what have you noticed that's different from regular season compared to walking a gym? There's no JV match, there's no C-squad match. What's a little bit different when you get to section volleyball here?
Yeah, walking in, it felt weird because there's nobody here, but it's exciting, and I think we're all like ready for it and excited to just move on.
So you got a quick turnaround. You know you're going to play again on Friday, just a matter of where. If you're here, it's against Frazee. If it's on the road, against Perham. But what's the next 48 hours like? You've been through this process before, but what's the quick turnaround here as you're going from the first round to the quarterfinals?
I think moving on from this game and just focusing on the next one and only taking one at a time.
Hey, thanks so much for your time again, Anna. Best of luck moving forward on Friday night as well.
Yeah, thank you.
And again, Anna Steer will allow her to take the headsets off. We'll pop in another player join us here as Marissa Allis will be joining us here. And Marissa, congratulations first and foremost on the win. As a senior for you here, it has to be pretty special knowing that potentially this might be your last home game, but Marissa, for you particularly, what's it like getting a postseason victory here tonight against a team like Fergus Falls?
It feels really, really nice. It doesn't really even feel like it's my senior year, to be honest. It's just the energy on the team is so fun, and it's just nice to be with them.
And what can you take? I know some girls were part of it. Some were maybe at different roles from what last year's team was to what this year's team is a little bit in terms of finding that chemistry throughout the year, finding your role, finding your place on the team. How have you seen this team continue to grow way back in August to now you're on the verge of playing in November, which in Minnesota means you're really close to trying to get back to win a section title here?
Yeah, we really are, and we've been really playing good. Like, especially at the beginning of the year, we had some injuries, and then changing from 6-2 to 5-1, and then back to 6-2, and then back to 5-1. So I think we're doing a really good job at adapting and changing to that.
And for you guys, what do you hope to carry over from this match? It seemed like passes were working really well, really nice play in the back row. Hitters were doing their job. So what do you hope to take from what we saw here tonight to Friday night's quarterfinal round match?
I feel like our serving and our passing are really good things that we do, and that we need to continue to do that, and then just keeping up the energy tonight, and then keep on going into it, because that really helps us become one team. And
I know there's been a lot of press clippings, but rightfully so for Anna Steer. What's it like as a fellow senior as well to kind of have you guys continue to see this journey move on at least for one more match?
It's really exciting, and I mean, it puts a little bit of pressure on us seniors and stuff, because it's like, oh my God, this is going to be our last game, but it's really, really fun just to get out there and play with all our team, because we're out there to try and win.
Hey, Marissa, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here coming up on Friday night in the section quarterfinals. Again, with us here, the 1-2 combination. Again, Anna Steer and also Marissa Allis here, the seniors for the Hawley Nuggets, as they will play at least one more volleyball match after the three-set sweep, 25-15, 25-17, and 25-17. We'll put a bow on our post-game show when we come back after this and get to our RDK Enterprises Precision play of the match as well. That's all still to come here on your live event.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
As we come back now, let's get to our RDK Enterprises Precision play and also players of the match. Well, the Precision play of the match was in the second set where Anna Steer absolutely unrifled one that sounded like a cannon going off from the right hand, where she was a middle blocker coming around through the slide there to earn the point and the kill. And then our RDK Enterprises Precision players of the match, we already said Anna Steer was part of it a little bit earlier on, and Jenna Carlson, but the combination again of Izzy Steer, you can't say enough about Hannah Stotts. When you're a libero and we're not talking about you enough, that means you've had a really good night, because you're just consistently doing your job on the back row. And then alongside with her and Ingrid Rusted, just did a really nice job at the net here tonight for the Hawley Nuggets. So you can give it to a trio of Stotts, Rusted, and a little bit of Izzy Steer, what she was able to do here for Hawley. On the opposite side for the Fergus Falls Otters, again, Annapolis, she was the second option really for most of the night here. Bella Anderson did a nice job getting 4 blocks at the net that resulted in points for Fergus Falls. So Annapolis and Anderson are our RDK Enterprises Precision players of the match on the opposite side for the Fergus Falls Otters. RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, they thank the area growers for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planter experts. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in the education of their team members to provide the customer service you expect from your planter experts. For more information, call 701-636-2119. That's 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com for more information. So with the win for Hawley, they advance into the quarterfinals. The season comes to a close here for the Fergus Falls Otters. If Frazee wins and upset Perm, which last we heard it was tied at 1 set apiece, Frazee would play at Hawley then on Friday night at 7 p.m. However, here's the kicker. If Perm defeats Frazee, then Hawley will have to go to Perm upcoming, and that'll be on Friday night in the Section 8AA quarterfinals. So number 1 seed Barnesville awaiting the winner of Pelican Rapids and DGF on Friday as well. For more information on upcoming volleyball matches or football matches in the state of Minnesota, or if you have some relatives in North Dakota as well, simply go to our website. That again is yourliveevent.com. That's yourliveevent.com. The games are free. You can watch them on demand. You can share them with your friends and family from all over, as Hawley wins this one 25-15, 25-17, and 25-17 again on our community co-op scoreboard. On behalf of Ben running the camera, thank you very much. Thanks again to Sabrina Noon from Fergus Falls, having a conversation earlier on the pregame show. The same thing with Kathleen Rusted as well. And for Anna Steer and alongside Marissa Allis, the 2 seniors here for the Hawley Nuggets, join us on the postgame show. Your final tonight in Hawley. The Hawley Nuggets win it 25-15, 25-17, and 25-17. Make sure you check out yourliveevent.com for upcoming action here, a part of section volleyball and section football in the postseason on Your Live Event. On behalf of everybody with Hallstatt Telephone Company and the folks at RNG Broadcasting, I'm Chase Miller in Hawley. Enjoy the rest of your week and upcoming weekend here from Hawley. Good night.